Yeah, I think probably almost the most complete performance we've had all season. We defended just okay. We were solid for 43 minutes. I mean, a little bit of a letdown. But more importantly, our attacking play was excellent today. We scored some good goals. We looked dangerous. We moved the ball quickly. We looked really comfortable for the first 43 minutes of the game. We really weren't troubled. We had, I think, something like 70% possession. It was as good as we've played all season. It's just trying to say to the players, don't have those letdowns. Don't have those letdowns the last 2 minutes. See these games off. That's what championship teams do. We're a good team, but we've got to learn these lessons and make sure we're finishing up. But credit to our attacking group today. They've scored some great goals, created some great chances. I think we had 18 shots or something like that. So I'll take that as a coach. Really happy about it. So,
question.
You talk about a letdown. How important was it to come out and score like 3 minutes in the second half and kind of reestablish?
Absolutely. We talked about it at half time. It's like, okay, we can't have those letdowns. We've got to come out and go for the jugular and finish these games off and score your chances, which we did. So we came out and we scored early, and then we came back and got another one, and that's what we talked about. We were really good in the first half. We got our first goal, but then once we got our first goal, we kind of relaxed a little bit. Like, you can't relax against anybody in this conference. You can't take your foot off the pedal, and I felt we did that for probably the last 15 in the first half. But again, like, unbelievable performance today. Played great soccer. We keep getting better and better as the season's going on. We're getting better every game. So hopefully that continues into the last 2 or 3 games.
How much was that of a testament to the team to be able to regroup and come out and get a goal right away?
Yeah, excellent. This team's capable of doing it. I keep saying to them, you guys are good enough, and I'm seeing that they're believing, but it's just like every now and again we'll have a little hiccup and we'll reset and we go again, and that's what we did in the second half. Credit to the girls for bouncing back in the second half.
I think today was the first time you scored 3 goals since like August. I mean, it had been a while. I mean, are you surprised by that, or
not surprised? It's just like we're capable of doing it, and we've emphasised this week at training just being more aggressive in the penalty area. And we said to Ari this week, be angry Ari in the box, and she was, and she scores 2 goals. And it's just like, when these guys want to show up and be the best versions of themselves, they can compete with anybody, and that's what they've got to continue to do. It's just that belief, and they've had a lot of years where we've not been successful, and so as soon as something goes against you, you start to second guess yourself, and you can easily go back to the ways you did things, and they've just got to keep believing and keep moving forward, because they're a really good team. They're a really good team, a really talented group of women.
You like seeing angry Ari?
I love seeing angry Ari. If she's like that for the next 3 games, I'm going to be a really happy head coach. So.
DePaul came out with a lot of intensity starting the match. I think they had a shot in the first minute. How great was it? How long did the girls handle that to then turn around and get a goal?
Yeah, I mean, that was disappointing. I think we did say at half time that first minute and the last minute of the half, really, or the first minute and a half, last minute and a half. And that's just concentration levels, I think, coming out into games. But credit to them, they got a grip of it. That was their little wake-up call, and they woke up pretty quickly after that, and did a lot of things really, really well. There was some really good soccer today. Really good ball movement, tempo. We had a little bit of an edge about us in the attacking third, and that was just really fun to watch today.
You guys have won 3 in a row now, all here at home and everything, and kind of put yourself in a pretty good spot as far as the Big East standings and everything. Yeah. I guess, what are you kind of looking for out of the team in the next 3 games before postseason does get here?
Well, I think we've got to reset again. Seton Hall is going to be a very different proposition on Thursday at their place as well, so we've got to travel to New York and get set up there. And then I think it's just more of the same. We came away for 1 week of the season going into Nebraska, where we'd done well and we got carried away with where we were at. And since that point, it's all been about the process. So we're not going to take our eye off the process. Just keep focusing on what we've got to do at training, how we prepare for every opponent, because every game is going to be slightly different. So. Yeah.
How would I think the team regrouped after the first few losses in the Big East season to really come out and win 3 at home?
Yeah, really good. The Villanova one was the disappointing one, because we probably had the better of the play, and that was one we shouldn't have lost, really. Most teams are going to lose to Georgetown and Xavier this year, but Xavier did lose today, which was a surprise. So yeah, credit to the girls. They regrouped, and that was a huge win away at Marquette. That was a huge one, because early in the season, everyone thinks they're in with a chance, right? And then as the season goes on, you start to see teams dropping off with their energy levels. If they've not got a chance of making it, it can go one or two ways. But that was a big win, and then we responded with 3 big wins now: UConn, Providence, and then today against DePaul. So 3 games to go, and we're in a great position. Great position.
In a school today, that was really incredible, especially for a freshman. It was really beautiful. What did you kind of see out of her, and how great is it to see her having so much success in her
Brilliant, brilliant. I mean, if it wasn't for the fact you've got Ari, who's a bit more experienced, and Stella, who's a bit more experienced, Anna Bragg could be starting right now. But it's a great weapon coming off the bench as a freshman. She's changing games for us, and that was something we said at half time: is players coming off the bench must change the game, must change the game. And to be fair, Anna Bragg changed the game, but Anya got the assist on it, and it was a great turn and a great ball through and an elite finish. So that was really pleasing to see in the second half. The players coming off the bench made a difference, which was huge. So.
Congratulations. 2 goals today.
Yes,
I know it was 1-1 at halftime. I guess, how big was it to kind of get a goal there in the first couple of minutes and kind of reestablish the lead there?
I think that was a goal to come strong the first 5, because we've been like inconsistent for that. Sometimes we come flash in the second half, so we're really focused on like coming strong, and it worked out for us. So that's good.
You had 4 shots on goal, 2 of those went in. How much of a confidence booster is that for you?
I think it's good. Like obviously, as a forward, you need confidence to like score more goals. Once you score 1, then after it's like it gets easier. So hopefully, it's gonna carry on to the next game.
Yeah, because you guys have won 3 in a row now.
Yeah.
What do you feel like the team is doing a lot better now than they were doing, say, 6-7 weeks ago?
I think we're just being more consistent, and we're more focused on the process, like every game, 1 game at a time. And we've really tried to like be aggressive and take like every game as like just focused on every game. So like for us, it's not like 3 games in a row. It's just like 1 game, then 1 game, then another game, and at the end of the day, it's 3 games in a row.
Has having so much time in between games really helped you guys, or has it made it harder?
I think so. Obviously, it's hard to play on Morrison because it's a big field. So I think that was a huge factor for like DePaul, because they played on Thursday, and they usually play on a smaller field. So obviously we had an advantage, but now we need like to take advantage of it, because it's easy to be complacent. So I think there's 2 sides. Sometimes you don't play, so you get like lazy and like you don't come as strong. And I think we took advantage of it.
You guys have played really good at home.
Yeah.
I think you're 5-1-1 at home.
Yeah.
Do you like playing at home, or what do you like so much about playing here in Morrison?
Personally, I like to play at home because it's just more comfortable. Because like, obviously Morrison is a big field, but we kind of like used to it. There's like more space for us, and like we know how to exploit those spaces. We work on it at practice every time, so it's just like easier. You're just more comfortable, and like you know where the space is, and like it's just like training. It's easier kind of.
That first one you had, that was a header. I imagine that's probably not very easy to do. How great did that feel to get that in and score that goal for the team, especially after DePaul came out kind of strong in that first one?
Yeah, I think he was good because we kind of like worked on it at practice, like headers and crosses. So that's great. It shows that like what we do at practice, there's a purpose behind it, and like it shows at games.